Hello and welcome everyone to Tarot Tuesday. Grab your tacos, come on in, grab a seat, and make yourselves comfortable. So today we're going to do, the traditional tarot card readings for everyone. Hopefully, I'll get to as many people as I possibly can, and I'll keep it to limit to 1 or 2 cards. So typically how this works is like one card might just nail it and give us all what we're looking for. But more often than not, it takes 2. So just to clarify things. So come on in, grab a seat and chime in the chat. Let me know that you're here, where you're from, and just to say hello. Let me know that everything's working. That would be awesome. Okay, it says it's working everywhere but Facebook. Ruh-roh. So, can somebody from Facebook please go ahead and chime in? Let me know that we are live. And we're getting ready for some Halloween action. So getting into fall, getting into Halloween. Julie is here. Rebecca's here. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so that's good. I feel a little relieved there. So, do you ever have those times when you realize that you make life a little bit more difficult for yourself than you have to? So, since I started doing Tarot Tuesdays, what I have been doing is writing down your questions that you email me on these little note cards. And then it just occurred to me, blonde moment, that they're all right here in my phone and I don't really have to write them down again, right? So anyway, I thought I would share that. As brilliant as we are and as brilliant as we are wired to be, sometimes, speaking for myself, I can be kind of a dork. So let me give you another one while you guys are coming in. Not too long ago, I would say it was about 6 months ago, my son and I were out and about somewhere far away. We were hiking or something. And the my door opener on my car, we were finished with our hike. We're going back to the car. The fob, the key dealie would not unlock the door. And I thought, uh-oh, what is going on here? And it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I get out my phone. I'm ready to call a tow truck. And he looks at me like, Mom, have you lost your mind? It's a key. You could put the key in the key thing and turn it. And literally that did not occur to me because I haven't used a key to open a door on a car in decades, right? It's been a couple of decades. So anyway, blonde moments for sure. No offense to all of you blondes out there, but it was like, wow, really? So that's the kind of moment that I had when I just realized that I had spent all this time writing these questions and I didn't need to. So, hello. Woo. All right. So here's how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and do the readings for the people who have emailed first. I like to kind of guarantee that because it's right here. And sometimes when I'm scrolling in the chat, they go so fast that I don't see them, or I feel like sometimes they just don't transfer over from Facebook or YouTube because I'm using a third-party app to simultaneously live stream in 2 or 3 places. So if you email me your questions, that's going to be so much better. My email is charlene@charlenemurphy.com. And since I have the phone in my hand, you can actually do that now as well. And of course, with all respect, I will address the chat as well. It's just that the Tarot Tuesday is getting to be pretty popular and a lot of questions are being asked. And I want to make sure that I get to all of you as best as possible. Okay. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to use my handy dandy trusted tarot cards for this. We'll start with a shuffle. I see Julie, I see Rebecca, I see Lisa, I see Vivi, I see Zalia. Hello, everyone. I see Mel. Very cool. Everybody's here. Gang's all here. And the crowd is growing. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and answer Kristen's question. She asks, hello, I'd like to ask the cards, what energy does Spirit encourage me to embrace at this time? That's a beautiful question. So what energy is kind of knocking on Kristen's door, wanting her attention? So let's go ahead and pull a card and see what the heck for Kristen. Energy. What energy is for Kristen? Aha, okay. Well, we have the Two of Cups, Kristen. So it looks like the energy that is working on you right now has to do with your relationship. So pay attention to your relationship, pay attention to your partner. Just focus and see if there's anything that you need to hear or listen to. But this is a really beautiful card. So it looks like all's well in relationship world. Maybe throw a little bit more spice into it for now, a little more attention. So there we have it, Kristen. Hope that serves you well. Okay. Mikhail says, sounds like there's a little specific question. So I interviewed for a job I'd like on Thursday, and I'm waiting to hear back. I don't have a specific question, so I guess I'm not going to answer if the job is working on her or not. Maybe more just, what do I need to know regarding my professional career? Okay, nice question. What do I need to know regarding my professional career? And backing up about the readings that I do too, since you are the captain of your ship and you are the manifester of your life, of course, the predictions that can be made can be changed by you and your actions and decisions, of course, right? So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the general energy of your situations now, and sometimes, going into a bit of the future. Like I typically do past, recent past, present, and near future, like the energies that are conspiring. So going back into Mikhail's session or reading, what do I need to know regarding my professional career? Wow, I can see my phone perfectly from this distance without my glasses. Another little eureka discovery moment. Mikhail, what do I need to know? Well, we have the Death card, Mikhail. So that doesn't necessarily mean the end of your career, but it could be the end of a position, and there's a transition happening. Could be very well that you're moving into that job that you just interviewed for, but you can expect a door to close, which makes another door open, right? So there we go. Getting ready for some transition, ready for some change. Alrighty. And Eva asks, I'm seeing Kweezy. I haven't seen you in a while. Kelly and Angela. Hey guys, I'll get to the chat in just a little bit. I want to address the email questions that I have first. Okay. So Eva says, I've been pulled to reach out to a past love, but doubt my outcomes benefits of that. All right. So she's been pulled to reach out to a past love, but she questions what the outcome is or if there's any benefits to that. So let's look into that. Okay. But I say, the first thing that comes to my mind, Eva, with that is good for you for following your impulse, because that's spirit speaking. And we don't always know what's on the other side of that. But I get so happy when I see people trusting those impulses and acting on them more. And their impulses they're different from like egoic impulses or dopamine impulses or out of control impulses. Those intuitive impulses are very different. You can sense them. They're like a pulling of the hair, is what I call them. There's a questioning. There's a where did you come from? Why am I thinking about you kind of thing. So let's see what this recent intuitive inkling was about and what might the outcome be with this. Okay, well, two of them came at the same time. So let's see. Okay, I know why the two of them are here too. So when you talked about I followed my intuition, but I doubt anything's going to happen. So that you're at an impasse with that. There's doubt in there. And I do know that when we are doubtful or whatever we're thinking about or focusing on is what the energy brings about, So the second card that fell out with this one is the Sun. And the Sun is more of a liberating card. So this Two of Swords feels like your ego, your mind, and your heart kind of not being connected with what it is that you're wanting. It's kind of the adulting response. The adults, we do this quite a bit. We get an inkling to do something and then we doubt it, or we just dismiss it. And the Sun card is saying, well, wait a minute. Why did you get the impulse? Let's get back on the horse. Let's see what the possibilities are. Let's play. Let's see what's on the other side of this. And open yourself up to receiving or to manipulating, changing the energy around that whole situation so that it could be a little more fun. All right. So fun is the name of the game in that one. All righty. Let's go ahead and look at Julie's question. Julie is in the room too. Yes. So Julie says, I'm curious if Spirit is trying to get a hold of me. Now I know why I write them down, so I don't have to read the whole email. Yeah. Okay. So I'm curious if Spirit is trying to get a hold of me. I'm curious what all these activities are that I'm experiencing. Okay, so Julie, let's see what energies are around you and what is trying to get your attention. I want to give it a good shuffle. All righty. And then a little cut. All right. And I will be in the chat in just a minute, guys. Okay, energy around Julie. What is trying to get your attention? Okay, so looks like work. It looks like perhaps you're working on something that, I don't know, it's just going to take your focus and the last pushes. So I'm wondering if those other things are distractions, are getting you out of focus, off task, because it looks like you're needing to be on task to get it done, to just push it through. Could be a project, could be a job. I'm not sure here, but it would be cool if you put it in the chat if you know what this is about, that it's just really time to block all that out and to focus. So I know that's probably not what you wanted to hear, but that's what is coming through. So sometimes I know that I can distract myself pretty darn easily with the energies around. And I know that whatever energy is trying to persist or to show up, or that there's something going on that really needs my attention, I'll get it. It'll show me. It'll be so obvious. I won't have to go looking for it. I won't have to distract myself looking for it. So maybe just get back to work and get your focus on and get back on track, and don't worry about it, because the message will come back always if necessary. So sometimes there's a fear that we're going to miss it, and we don't need to have that fear. It doesn't serve us, and it's not even true, because spirit will keep on keeping on with us and let us know what it is that we need to do. But, or maybe the messages get to work. So hope that helps, Julie. Okay. I think there's one more in the emails, and then I'll get to the chats. Rotty, thanks for being patient, guys. Emily asks, I was wondering about this guy in my class, Mike. What does he think of me? Like, does he notice me or have any interest to talk to me? I really like my accent there. Okay, Emily, let's look. What's the dealio with Mike with regards to Emily? I'm drawing way over here for you. Doesn't look like an M. So there's, you know what? I get the idea that you remind him of somebody that makes him a little sad. So there's the 5 of Cups for you, you know. And also, guys, you can Google these cards as we go and see what other information comes through for you, because it's going to hit your intuitive knowing sharper probably even than mine, right? But I get that no, that's a no. This is definitely a no card. But I also feel that he might be checking you out or looking at you because you remind him of somebody. Okay, so let's get to the chat, shall we? I want to double check, make sure. Okay. Yeah, so Mike seems a little on the bummed out side. I got Julie, I got Eva, I got Nicole. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the chat, guys. Opening up the shaky little station over here. Alrighty. I'm going to start, I think, at the bottom and work my way up just in case. Okay, no. I'll go in order. So Mel asks, hey, am I done with the pineapple? You can say who he is. I'm not going to say who he is. No, I have to respect people's right to privacy. Okay, so let's see if we're finished. Let's see if Mel is finished with you know who. Okay, Mel, because you know how I feel about that. Let's see what the tarot has to say, because I am biased. That is the problem with being intuitive sometimes, the bias. Okay, are you done? I get the Empress. What does that say to you? This tells me that you're getting your power back. This tells me that you're stepping into your creative abilities to manifest whatever the heck you want. But it feels, because the yellow, the solar plexus, and the earth around you, it feels like you're getting back into your groove, into your power, which indicates there's definitely a shifting away from pineapple. Okay, getting back into your own skin, into your own groove, into your own beautiful way of being on the planet, right? So yay. Okay, Lisa Dawn says, would love a card today, please. Of course, Lisa Dawn, you've got it. All righty. Lisa Dawn. Let's see what's shaking in Lisa's world. Okay, Lisa, there is a situation brewing in your reality that's trying to get your attention. The 5 of Swords, it really talks about, being in a verbal argument or a battle or a disagreement with somebody who is just never gonna listen or never hear you. So it's too loud, like the agenda is up too high. on the part of the other person, I feel. And so it's time for you to decide to just close it down. Sometimes the best thing that we can do in a situation like this is to just walk away, to regroup ourselves and to walk away, let them win, and just be okay with that, because sometimes there's just no point. So be on the lookout for that, and know that it's completely appropriate and better for you actually to just walk away. Okay. All right, Vivi. She says, "Dear Charlene, would love a tarot reading this evening." Vivi, okay, it's evening where you're at. I think you're in the Netherlands. I can't quite remember, or Oslo, somewhere over there. Let's go ahead. Thanks for joining us this evening. Love it. It is noon over here. Okay, so Vivi, what's going on in Vivi's world? Boom, shakalaka. Looks like you're in a planning phase here, Vivi. So, and the nice thing is there's no urgency, there's no emergencies around this. It's what would I like to do next? Or where would I like to go next? And waiting for the ships to come in, basically. So this is a very powerful place to be. You're surrounded by your wands, which are your purpose, your identity, the things that you have come here to do. And maybe it's time to spread it out and to go abroad and to check out new places, new sceneries, new places for you to share your gifts. All right. So, and it feels like travel. Good stuff. Okay. Okay. Lisa says, hello, happy Tuesday. Yes. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Okay. Okay. Zalia asks, yes, no. Does Karen still see me as Bella from Twilight? Okay, nice and easy. Yes or no? Let's see what the cards have to say. Does Karen still see me as Bella from Twilight? Yes, no. I love the direction. Thank you. It appears, yes, this is a positive card. It's not a big giant affirmative, but it's not negative, that's for sure. But what the intuition that I tap into is that yes, she does, but she's also seeing who else is, right? That it's not limited, that there are other people that are similar, is what I get. So yep, she's still seeing you in that light. Janet Cooper says, can I have a reading, please? Yes, of course. And Carl is here and he says, hello. Charlene, hi, Carl. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you. Angela, hello. Angela asks how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty well. I woke up a little grumpy today, which is unlike me. Okay, here goes a card. But other than that, I am good. Okay, Janet, one card fell out. I'm going to hold on to that because I wasn't really focusing on you when that fell out. But I'm going to put it to the side to see if it's a clarifier about something. Janet. What's going on in Janet's world? Well, yes, it is a clarifier. Okay, because it's almost the same card. This is what fell out, and this is what I pulled. So we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So very much similar story. The Four of Pentacles is about holding on to your assets, budgeting, taking care of your business, taking care of your money, taking care of your finances. The Two talks and being a little on the frugal side, but also with that warning, don't hold on too tightly We know how that goes. We hold on too tightly, then we squander, or we tell the universe that there's not enough, and then we get more of not enough, right? So there's a delicate balance there, and it's asking you to stay in that balance. And it looks like you're already really good at toggling and being in the flow, the ups and the downs of finances, right? So keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind, and watch your spending, budget yourself. Save, whatever it is that you're being called to do. That's the energy that is working on you. Okay, so Angela, let's see let's pull a card for Carl, and then I'll pull a card for Angela. Okay, all right, I hope everybody's still here. These look a little old. Maybe I need to update my page, I'm not sure. Okay, so Carl, let's see what's shaking in your world. What energies are manifesting around you? Okay, so this is another one of those walking away kind of cards. So this one, though, it's kind of fun and games. It's all in the yellow. The Seven of Swords is a little bit more like based in deceit. This one's more like it's just time to stealth away from a certain situation and take your good ideas and go, because maybe it's just not being received or honored or valued to the degree that it should be. And the words again, or the swords, do represent our communication, our words, writing, all things communicative. So yeah, time to stealth away from a situation. You're going to know what that is. I don't quite know what it is, but I'm sure you will. So time to pick up your toys and to walk away from, what it reminds me of, or the energy that I feel, is that it's that biblical verse about pearls and swine. Saving your energy, saving your pearls of wisdom for yourself, because they're just not landing the way you want them to. So don't bother. Either it's not even about rephrasing. It's just, okay, that's not the right fit for me. That's not the right place. It's not the right place for this conversation. So boop, I'm out. All right. Hope that helps. Okay, so Schlock asks, will me and Vidisha get into a committed relationship before 2023? So you're on the clock, right? Because it's right around the corner. The Burr months are the end of the era of the year, which I say yay. Okay. Well, that's a good yes or no kind of question. Oh, I want to go over here. Well, it's looking pretty positive. There's the Temperance card, and it's about mixing two things. So this could be your families. It could be the things that maybe weren't working or causing a disruption or a division in your family or in your relationship. And now you guys are figuring out how to merge it, to make it all work together. So this is the Alchemy card, Temperance. It takes patience, it takes mixing, it takes a little bit of magic on your end to decide to take two things that typically don't mix and to mix them and to make it work. Okay, so that's an affirmative. Alrighty. So Kay Weezy asks, can I have a reading from you? Of course you can. I have a hair on me that is making me nuts. Okay. Kay Weezy, let's see what's happening in your world. What energies are manifesting around Kay Weezy? Love this. The High Priestess card. So this talks about your higher self. your connection to the mysteries of the universe, basically, understanding and leveraging, using the laws of the universe. So instead of it being these grand mysteries from far, far away, from a galaxy beyond, there you're seeing the simplicity of it and bringing it into your daily world, into your daily activities, and seeing how this magic is real and how you use it on the daily. So good on you, KWZ. Keep going with this. All righty. I'm going to go ahead and take a little break for a second, and I'm going to scroll down to okay. Schlock says, thank you. You're very welcome. Okay, Carl responds, sadly, it seems to pertain to my daughters who have sided with their mom in the divorce. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's a tough one to walk away from. I get it. I really do. I'd love some insight. Just Waco. Cute name. I'd love some insight in what is happening in my week. Okay, Just Waco, let's find out. What energy is taking place for the most part in your week? This week. The King of Wands. King of Wands is a powerful card all about the solar plexus, your fire, finding your fire. And there's a level of maturity here that's like, there's a comfort. Like, I know who I am. I know what I stand for. And how else do I want to be? So there's a comfort, there's a peace, a settling in your power, in your personal power. Knowing your worth, knowing what you're all about. So hopefully this helps you make decisions in your world, knowing that you're completely exactly where you need to be, and whatever decisions or intuitive hits are coming to you are exactly the right ones. So just proceed. You have the guidance, you have the clarity, you have the tools and the experience. So it's all good. Proceed is the word that I get for you. Okay. Heather Nicole says, I'm here. Hey, Heather. Nice to have you here. Let's go ahead and pull a card for Heather. All righty. What's happening in Heather's world? What energies are coming through? King of Pentacles. So could be you. It could be a father figure. So this is somebody who is just really good with being a grown-up. You know, making the money, being the boss, taking care of business, liking the good life. So if this isn't you, it could be somebody who is very influential in your life. But when you see the King of Pentacles, you can expect an up-leveling. You can expect like being really grounded, being outside more. You can expect everything to be like the energy rising, and it's a very earthy energy. It's a very successful energy. It feels like, this is good. So breathe that in and enjoy that. And if it's somebody in your life, enjoy them and the wisdom that they bring. And if it's you, keep going on this track, because this is a really secure, safe, like root chakra fortifier, good place to be. Okay. All right. So enjoy that. All right, guys. So I'm going to share a little link with you here that if you are enjoying what I'm sharing here, if it's helpful for you, if you find value in it, feel free to gift me, buy me a coffee. I just put the link in for buy me a coffee. And I just appreciate the showing of love and the support that allows me to keep coming back week after week. Also, want to take a little commercial break here to let you guys know that, that our psychic school is starting on Thursday. So if you're not already a member of Enchanted Empath community, get inside. Go to charlenemurphy.com. You'll see it at the very top. You'll see it in all kinds of different places that you can join. Membership is $11 a month. This buys you the entire month of October, which is dedicated to psychic school and developing your own intuitive gifts. And those intuitive gifts are amazing, and I wouldn't leave home without them if I were you. I know I don't. So take a look at that, see if it resonates with you. It's very little risk. I just want to get more people in this community so that you guys can supercharge your empathic abilities, your intuitive abilities, and really rock your world. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some more. Alrighty, a lot of YouTubers are in here now. Okay, let's shut that out. Christina says, I'll check it out. Heather, I wanted to share Heather's comment. She says, thank you so much. My mom just passed and I'm trying to get back to me. This totally resonates. Thank you for sharing your gift. You're very welcome. And yeah, I'm sorry about your mom, Heather. So just lots of love and blessings to you. Okay. All right, Jan asks, finally got here, yay. My question, can the cards tell me something about my health? We will see if the cards will tell you something about your health. Let's take a look. What is the energy of Jan's health? Jan, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. It's looking good, all right? Get out and get some sun is the message that I get. But this is one of the most positive cards in the tarot. It talks about, you know, unlimited possibilities, health, well-being, very, very positive. But I do hear the message here too is to get out and get some sun, right? Get some vitamin D. All right, I know you do get out and about quite a bit. And maybe the weather is such that you can get out and enjoy even more. Okay, so Rupali asks, will I clear the objective type technical accounting test I am on right now? And if Natalia will pass me in the test? Those are two questions. I'm not sure. Well, let's just pull a card and see. I will just focus on, will you kind of, will you pass the test is what I am honed into. Okay, so let's see what Rupali, yes, success. And I just have two people in the card in the deck too. So maybe this addresses both of you, Natalia and you. So there's success, partnership. Yay, this is a good, life is good card. That's what I call it. And if you want to look it up, it's the 10 of Cups. All righty. Good stuff, guys. Okay. Let's see. All right, just to clear things up, guys, I am using a third-party app called Melon, and what it does is it has one chat, and it has Facebook and YouTube chats coming through. And so I do my best to see who's on here, but I can see the YouTubes and I can see that you're coming from different places, but it feels like it's kind of random. It's not perfect, right? So please just have patience with me. And if you need to maybe copy and paste your question, go ahead and do that. That's fine. But I will tell you the guaranteed way of getting your answers read is to email me your questions before we start. Get on my email list. Everybody on my email list gets a reminder that we're going to go live. That's super helpful. And then people just respond to the email and then they ask me their questions. That's the easiest way to do it. So you can get on my email list, or you could even just, and you can do that by going to my website, which is blasted across the screen, and or just drop me an email and say that you would like to be on the email list so you'll get those reminders. Or you can just email me at charlene@charlenemurphy.com. Okay, so that's going to be the guaranteed way that you get in. Otherwise, it's kind of all over the place inside the chat. Okay, so Tar from YouTube asks, have I met the one in love? Thank you so much. Have I met the one in love? Okay, got it. Okay, Tar, one in love. The one. Don't limit yourselves, guys. That's my first response. Don't limit yourself to just one, but maybe one at a time. Oh, okay. Feels like the one for now. So yeah, the Page of Wands. So this is passion, this is fire, this is excitement. And the Page talks about the level of newness. So yep, you can have fun with this. Enjoy that. Okay, Christine asks, I'm freelancing some work for a narcissist gaslighter, and I am struggling. Sorry, Christine. And I am deciding if the money he promises is coming that hasn't come yet is going to happen, and if it's worth my time and energy. Well, it sure doesn't feel like it, but let me look into it for you. Boy, if you have to work so hard for your money and it doesn't come easy, you know, my logic just says move on. But let's see what the cards have to say. Because, you know, we teach people how to treat us, and if we put up with all that kind of nonsense, then it will continue. All right, but you didn't come here to listen to your mother. You came here to see what the tarot has to say. All right. Okay, so it looks like the King of Pentacles, he might be the King of Pentacles, where, you know, he's got the means, he's got the money, and he's in control, and he's got the power. So I don't know, you know, it feels like, yeah, you'll get your money when he feels like giving it to you. Yeah, you know the rest. But he will give you the money. Just be patient, easy, let go of some of that resistance you have about all this stuff too. And just, here's what you can do. You can just imagine him sending you the money, giving you the money, however you get paid. Imagine it happening, imagine the transaction, because what you're doing is you're focusing on the not having it, and it's creating even more resistance, and he can feel it, and he probably enjoys that. So switch up the energy and just change the tune by saying thank you for my cash. Thank you for my cash. Okay, Nisha, can you please ask, you know what, guys, I don't want to ask about how other people are feeling about you. Just ask them yourself, okay? Because I get so many of those questions. Ask me something about yourself, okay? Is he coming home soon or has he changed his mind? Jessica, I will go ahead and look into that. Is he coming home soon? Don't know who he is. Doesn't look like it. We got the 3 of Swords. Very clear answer. Doesn't look like he's coming home soon. Okay. Olivia. Hey, Olivia. She says, hey, beautiful. How are you? Hey, Olivia. I'm good. I'm excited about psychic school. Yes. Any messages from Spirit for me? Thank you. I'm excited about psychic school. Yes. I'm trying to come up with really fun interactive ways to do this over Zoom, right? So that you guys aren't bored just watching me. But at least we can interact and hear each other on Zoom. Yay. But yeah, it's going to be fun. The teacher in me just gets all geeked out. It's like, oh my God, I can't wait. I love to teach. Messages from Spirit for Olivia. Here's your card. Completion. So this is about completing one level and getting on to the next one. I know you just celebrated an anniversary with your husband, and it could be that. But it feels like there's a whole lot going on in your life right now where it's like everything is kind of up leveling. Like it feels like New Year, right? Where it's just time for the next big evolution. And knowing that you have everything you need in all 4 corners, you have your spirit helpers, you have your information, you have your experience to help you move on with a lot of success into the next level. Graduation time. Okay. Christine says, thank you, that helps. You're very welcome. Celia, can I have a card, please? Absolutely. Celia, let's see what's shaking in your world energetically. What's going down in Celia's world? Time to celebrate. So I see that I love this card. It talks about abundance. It feels like Thanksgiving. There's a little cornucopia there where there's something to celebrate with your friends, with your close people. You know, it could be a variety of things, but it's a happy situation, a happy thing. A lot of times this indicates like marriage. I don't necessarily feel it for that, but I feel like it's time to party. It's time to have some fun and celebrate with your besties. Wonder if it's your birthday. Something's going down. Okay. Miss Lovely asks, do you see reconciliation in my marriage in the future? Reconciliation in the marriage. Thank you for rephrasing your question. Okay, love it. Reconciliation in the marriage. Okay, well, it was a really clear indicator. The cards are being very specific and very literal today. So we got the 10 of Cups, and that is the happy home. That is the couple with the kids, the house, the full rainbow with the full cups. Yeah, this is another one of the very, very positive cards that has to do with family life. So that is the 10 of Cups if you want to look into it. So Miss Lovely is looking good. All right. Imagine that, if that is what you want, right? Okay. Okay, let's look at path feeling for me, please. Nisha. I think I already did that one. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so Tammy. I hope to find out more about the karma card that I pulled. Okay, Miss Lovely. Yes, she has two beautiful daughters. Well, they are in your. That's beautiful. I love it. That's great. That card really speaks to you. Speaks to all of us there. The Karma card. So, who am I talking to? Tammy. This is the Page of Pentacles. I don't remember what the last one was about, but here goes the Page of Pentacles. It's the beginning of a new opportunity, new finances. But the focal point is that it's new. So there's new action starting and being required. Okay, so follow your intuition and impulses about the money stuff. Okay, so Street Butterfly says, my Aries will contact me again soon, please. Well, I want to give you if you want them to contact you, okay, let's just pull a card and see. You guys. Okay. All right, well, what I was going to say. So here's the deal. You are the magical one, and this is the witchy card. If you want that person to call you, conjure it, make it happen, cast a spell, pray, ask. We live in a responsive universe that says, ask and you will receive. We're all energy beings, and if you send out a message to your target, to the person that you want to call, imagine them calling you, ask them to call you, say, hey, how come you haven't called me? See what's going on in the energy field, and then you can leverage the energy that will help them call you. All right. You're going to learn all this in psychic school, guys, if you go. I would encourage all of you to. You are so much more powerful than you have any idea. Okay, so all right. Can somebody please get rid of Prince Marlowe? Okay. All right. Mary, heaven. Mary. May I have a card, please? Yes, Mary, you can have a card. Absolutely. All righty. Mary, Mary, Mary. Let's see what's going on in Mary's world. Mary, you are the star of your show. So this is another super positive card that talks about your being guided, directed, protected. You're full front and center. You know, if you're not, this is the energy working on you to be. So this is about you putting yourself first, you being the star of your show. And it could be that you're the apple of somebody else's eye, but I'm feeling like it's me time, it's self-care time. So go with the hunches, the intuitive feelings, the hair pulls that you are receiving about self-care, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. Maybe saying no to other people, having some boundaries, those are all ways that we can practice that self-care, putting ourselves first. All righty. Okay, guys. You're very welcome. Sophie, hello. Any messages for me? Let's take a look, Sophie. See what the heck is shaking in your world. What's happening in Sophia? Sophia, I want to go over here. Sophia. You can expect like big inspiration happening. So this is a breakthrough card. This is a eureka, aha moment. It's like, aha, okay, here's the answer. Here's the way. So whatever big question that you have had in your heart, it is being responded to. It is being answered. And it's a very affirmative, positive, and when I see this card and before people have this, I say, wait for it, and it's already here for you. So once you get the aha, then you can move your feet in the direction that you're wanting to, right? But I hardly ever move my feet before then because I like that clarity of spirit. It's very awesome. Queen says hi. Sophia says thank you. You're welcome. Celia, any messages for me? I think I just did, Celia. I can't remember. Ah. Okay, Celia. Da, da, da. Okay. This is, yeah, I did do Celia, didn't I? Temperance. Temperance is the name of the game for you. So that's the mixing of the things, being the alchemist, taking things that might be in opposition, that seem very different, but making it work. So this is a fun activity that we do. It really shows us how creative we are and how amazing we can be when it comes to being the alchemist in our lives. It also speaks about sobriety and taking care of ourselves. This use little AA symbol, the little triangle, right? All right. So maybe somebody needed to hear that message. All right. Let's do. All right, you guys, you're very welcome. You are so very welcome. So let's go ahead and call it a day for this beautiful Tarot Tuesday, guys. And check out the website, charlenemurphy.com. Get into psychic school. In psychic school, you will learn how to connect with spirit yourself, and you can connect at will anytime. You can connect with other people's energy. You can read other people's energy. You can navigate your world with so much more clarity and confidence when you develop your intuition and your intuitive gifts. And your intuitive gifts, oh my gosh, are the foundation for everything. This is how we manifest. This is how we communicate. This is how we create in our worlds. So it's how we receive information. And the first day, on Thursday, you're going to discover how you actually do receive your information, because everybody's a little bit different. So check it out. I hope to see you. It's just a simple process of signing up for Enchanted Empath community. And then we live in our new home on Facebook, in a Facebook group. It's private. And so we communicate there. And then we have our classes every Thursday in Zoom. So we get to interact. We get to talk to each other. We get to practice. We get to do readings with each other. It's a lot of fun. So check it out. And I hope to see you there. I hope I got to everybody, and I apologize if I did not. Again, the surefire way to get a reading is to email me your question in advance at charlene@charlenemurphy.com, or get on my email list, and you'll get a reminder every Tuesday morning, and then you can just respond to that. Okay, so there's lots of ways to get yourself connected with this process so that I don't miss you in the scrolling part. And if I did miss you, my apologies, but I can't see it all and I can't get to everybody. All right. Thanks for understanding, everybody. Thanks for being patient. Thanks for sharing your beautiful energy with me. Take excellent care of yourself and take really excellent care of each other. All right. Peace. See you next time.